Hello, and welcome to an orientation on how to use the ASEA Hub. Now, ASEA Corporate and the Shine Bright team both have a lot of resources available for you to learn about the ASEA products and how to develop a business. This is an additional resource that you may find useful to use. If you are invited to this, the ASEA Hub, you will need to download software called The Brain, and then once that's synchronized with the cloud, you'll see something like this. Now, this is best done on your computer, not on a phone, at least initially. So once you're set up, it will look something like this, and you can click and explore. So if I click on, say, getting started, these are the different steps that I would follow in orientate myself to getting started with my ASEA business. So for example, find your passion. The first thing I might want to do is click on Start Your Why, which I click on that, it will open a video with Simon Sinek doing a lecture for 18 minutes on why. Now, there's a few other links here. We're not going to explore all of the links. I want to give you a sense now of how the structure works. These things here are called a thought, and they have a parent. So the parent is a concept that when you flow from that thought, you get to this thought. And from here, the flow on concepts, or the children, are these thoughts here. So that's the language that's used. A thought has a parent and children, where the concepts are related. There's a hierarchy there. When you see thoughts that are over there on the left, they're called jump thoughts. They don't really sit into the hierarchy yet, they're related, so they sit off to the side. These thoughts over here on the right are called sibling thoughts, as they all share a common parent to the current thought. Now, with these thoughts, they often have notes. So you see this yellow sticky note icon, there's some notes related to this thought. And to access them, it's a bit hard to see, but down here on the bottom right, there's a small black arrow. When you click on that, it expands all these note sections. And likewise here, now you can minimize that again and get rid of that. It's a little bit hard to click on and access, so there is an easier way to do that. And you do that by clicking Options, Preferences, going to the Behavior tab up here, and checking this box, Maximize the Plex on double click. Plex is the word for the background. So that now means when I double click on the background, these notes section open up. I double click on the background, it closes up again. I double click on the background, it's open. If I double click on the blank note area up here, it expands the notes to full screen. Double click again, and it brings it back. I'm now going to double click on that Plex, and it hides the notes. So that's a little bit of a way to orientate yourself. And to get back to the start, you click on this home button up here, and it takes you here. You can, up here in the search function, search for something. So I might type in Renew 28, and there will be some different articles about it. So I might want to look at the photo gallery. So I click on that here. And when I click on that, that'll take me to a photo gallery. So that's that there. And there's some ingredients up here. So I click on that. Caterpillar's fungus is in one of the VIA products. So I click on that link here, and it tells me a little bit about that ingredient. And we can see here, it's in the Life Mats product. So that's the parent thought that flows into that ingredient. There's also a button here called Key Concepts. They're important things to orientate yourself to what's involved. So if I click on the passive versus active income, talks a little bit about, how ASEA is unique as an income model. If we click on the science link, that will take us to articles about the science relating to ASEA. As you can see, there's quite a lot there. When you're registering a new customer, you can click on the customer button, and here's some guides that you might want to share with the new customer. So there's also this clock here. When we click on the clock, we see what has been added recently. And we can then click on something to see, what's the changes that have been added to this ASEA Hub since the last time you visited. Now, I did mention about the mobile phone before. Once you become familiar with this and you know how it works on a computer, then you can download the app to your phone, and it will look fairly similar. You'll see a paperclip icon. You click on that, and that will give you a list of attachments that you can open from your current thought. You hit the notepad icon. It will give you the notes that are available for that thought. You hit the push pin icon, and it will give you a list of these push pins up at the top here. So yes, it is a lot easier to get orientated with the desktop version first before the phone version. So for now, we'll leave that there. I hope that's been of great benefit, and reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.